What's going on? It's your boy Aristotle Investments, R with the RAR, and we are at the 100th episode of Stock Sundays, all right? Consistency and hard work pays off, and guess what? Stock Sundays landed on Mother's Day, so shout out to all the beautiful queens who pushed out all these humans. There's 8.2 billion people on Earth, so that means it's a lot of women pushing out babies, all right? So, listen, folks, what I want y'all to do before I give you guys these gems, before I give you guys these plays, and I said I was going to do two, but I wrote down, because it's Mother's Day, I'm going to give y'all a treat. I wrote down 7 stocks that I'll review for you guys. Just because it's Mother's Day, just because it's the 100th episode, and just because I really love that you guys have supported and rocked with me. Because without you guys, without all you viewers and everything, this wouldn't be possible. So y'all know what time it is. We about to get right into it. Let's get it. All right? I ain't going to waste you guys' time. I know how y'all rock. It's Mother's Day. Let's get to it. So first of all, real quick, CPI, Consumer Price Index on Tuesday. All right, so how I'm going to approach this week is I'm going to be day trading. I may call a swing or two if it hits a correct level that I like. We have, and that's pretty much the biggest one I see. And then maybe Friday, export, import prices. And then whenever Trump decides to start spilling his mouth about trade war or whatnot. So we got to watch for spontaneous news as well as the news here, CPI on Tuesday. All right. So that's number one. Number two, I got something for you guys. Let's see if this is it. Actually, give me a second, folks. I got something for you guys. Let me load up a screen real quick. Then let me go in. Okay, I got this screen loaded. Boom. All right. So we back with this screen. Let me go to my Discord. And look, folks, I wanted to show you guys something. Up 432K in a month from the signals that I will call it in the chat. TTD printed 20K off that and 20K off Lyft, but that ended up printing later. So yeah, and then lots of long-term calls and everything. So 830K long-term. All right, so you're going to see some nice gains as well. People banked off Lyft and all of these different ones. Like you see somebody banked off Lyft, 830. Everybody printed off Lyft. This may be another Lyft one. Lyft. TTD, $7,000 off that. That's nice. And then 1,400, and yeah, they making bank, folks. Check them out, right? Nice. Most of the long-term leads are in the green for me. See that? So they printing. Another person off Lyft. So I called Lyft. I'll show you guys real quick. It'll literally show it right here. Boom. Starters in Lyft. All right. And then jump to original message. Starters in TTD right here. And I tell them to get in shares as well. Look, you see somebody. Is it funny anymore? I don't think so. So yeah, I printed on Lyft. If we go to Lyft, I've been telling people about the technicals on Lyft. All right. Thing is gone. I told people, I was like, listen, this is the one. I mean, part of me wish I would have put in more. I'm up 20 racks so far, but I told people, look how far it has to go though, you know. Still hasn't even reached this peak yet. About 20 bucks. Uber and Lyft are finally figuring out how to profit from their businesses, and I even said this on Instagram. Let's see, I'm gonna show y'all real quick the rationale. And here's some gains from the people, and here's my gains, 20 racks from Lyft. And then here's the gains from the chat people, the same people I've been showing y'all in the Discord. But yeah, and there goes the Lyft signal from the Discord. And look, Lyft and Uber are up next. Uber is a company that has crazy amount of growth potential. Lyft will follow suit. I'm personally in both shares and leaps of these. I'm only in shares of Uber, but I'm in both leaps and shares of Lyft. Uber is on the roll and Lyft is on the way to profitability. All Lyft has to do is continue to copy the business model of Uber. It's working out. They'll be profitable soon. And sure enough, they became profitable. And people sleeping heavy on Lyft, they just became profitable this year. If you pay attention to the light blue line, revenue is increasing. I'll show you guys that in a minute. And free cash flow is increasing. They're trading at $12 a share, which is a steal. Uber will grow later in the future as well. These two stocks are the future, excellent long-term holds. I'm going to personally take the risk on this. PLTR became profitable and exploded. Hood, and I got in both, by the way, folks. Hood just became profitable and exploded. Investing at lows while companies turn a profit equals up. Profit margins will increase, and they will have room for expansion. All they have to do is copy Uber business model and expand from there. All right? So that's what I told them. And yeah, let me see if I can find that particular graph so I can show you guys real quick. So if we look here, this is what I was talking about. This zero line is the zero line right here. And I got 7 stocks to give you guys. And before I do, make sure you guys, if you're on Instagram, comment or go. You see how they comment the trial right here and everything. Make sure y'all do that on any post on my Instagram. And then if you're on YouTube, click the link in the description, or I pin the link in the comments. And if I don't pin the link in the comments, click the link in the description. All right, to get inside of my chat. But anyways, you see that they just became profitable. Cash flow is increasing, revenue is increasing. So when you see all of these at the same time, revenue, earnings, free cash flow, all going up at the same time, but the stock is down, I'm just letting y'all know, hey, I gave you guys a game. All right. And if you want to learn all of this, tap in. But yeah, that's why I was like, hey, folks, it's a great buy right now. And people print it, and I'm always doing that. Okay. So let's get to our plays. First play I got that I want to take a look at is Tesla. All right. So Tesla, what do I like about Tesla? They have broken this key structure of resistance right here. Of course, I want them above highs, but I may day trade them if they continue upward above 307.10, so 0.1. That would be the one I like the most. Not the one I like the most, but one of them. Pep would actually be one of my favorite setups. Pepsi, profitable company, snack giant, and almost at this little level of support right here that I like. And I even got an alert set, and I'm just ready to kind of average into Pepsi. So I like Pepsi. It needs to come down just a little lower for me, maybe in the 129s, 128s, 130s, low 129s to be honest. 129s to 128s is the ones I like. Nvidia is another one. Broke structure here. I just like them because they broke structure here above this level, breaking retest of this level. So if we go to the 4-hour chart, this is what I'm talking about. Broke this level right here. Oh, and clean breaking retest too. Look at that. Clean breaking retest. Break retest. It could keep going upward. So Nvidia is the one that I like. And then let's go to SPY real quick in Bitcoin. I forgot to really get you guys to hook up on those. SPY on the daily chart is almost at the 200 MA. So this could be a break and retest, double top-ish type vibe right here. So, the market still has some upward movement. SPY could come up a little bit to the 200 MA and possibly reject this area. You know what I'm saying? So I see us coming up just a tad bit more. I even got a few more great setups like let's go look at QQQ before I keep going to Bitcoin, BTC. nearly at all-time highs again. So is this going to be a triple top, or is this going to be a breakout? You know what I'm saying? So we got to see about that. Lots of investors are moving money to Bitcoin through the volatility. So yeah, we got to see triple top or a breakout. I'm going to say a triple top based on why I just know Bitcoin likes to stall, and they don't like to make it too easy. And if they do, cool. I got a lot of money in them. I wouldn't be, mad at them. Another setup that I like, Realty, dividend stock, bull flag. One of my favorite swing setups. We got a bull flag here. If it breaks roughly 157.3, could get in some calls here, so I'll be on the watch for them. And then Dollar General, triangle here, folks. Nice little triangle, breaks highs. Made that green. I ain't even gonna do that. Breaks highs, calls, breaks lows, puts. I'm gonna guess it's gonna break highs based on how it's just been consolidating here. It wants to fill this gap. I wouldn't be surprised if it breaks highs. So Dollar General, and then Tyson Chicken. Told y'all I got some setups for you guys. Comes down a little lower right here. I like it. And then BDX. We already got in this, but extremely oversold on the RSI and bullish divergence there. And that's pretty much it, folks. Make sure you guys tap in. It's your boy R with the Rari, folks. That's the End of Stock Sundays. Click the link in the description if you guys want to get into plays that I'm going to call. And I forgot to show you guys this. I went off day trading and stuff too. So in the high risk channel, while I'm overseas, I made $24,000 day trading and swing trading. See that? So that's good news as well. It's just showing my gains, and I call all of these. And here are my stats for this week. AMD 55%. That was the last one I called. Did all right. HIMS was a day trade. Tesla and AMD were a day trade. So I got in 3 day trades, about 3 swings, and even the spot ended up hitting. It just, and look what I say, it don't matter, folks. Honey dripping 5. You know what's going on. Honey dripping 5. What's happening? Yep. So tap in, folks. If you guys want to get my entries, I will be day trading. I will be calling some plays in the small account challenge. And if I see some leaps, I'm going to call those too. So I may be looking for some leaps. In fact, I'm going to look for some leaps tonight. All right. So if you guys want to get in some new leaps, tap in. Let's get it.